life has been lifing. I've been trying to be more consistent in recording videos, uploading them, and I just haven't had the opportunity to really sit down, edit the recordings that I've already made because I've just been so overstimulated. And when I get overstimulated, I just shut down. And one of the lessons that I've learned in my time of isolation and taking a break during being overstimulated and learning how to overcome that and just to control that is know your value. And you can never stop learning. And that's one of the things that I've learned through this period of my life. Recently, I've been having some struggles, and my friends and my family has come together to help me. And I'm a very prideful person. I don't like asking for help. I don't like feeling vulnerable. I don't like feeling weak. But at the same time, I complain that I always help everybody else and nobody helps me in the capacity in which I administer aid. And I've always felt that in a lot of my relationships, that I've always given more than I've received. However, it's come to my attention that I do have a problem receiving. Even though I have accepted things and I have been given things, when it comes to actually speaking up and saying, hey, I need help, please help me, and then receiving the aid, I have a problem with that because I don't trust anybody. I rather depend on myself. And, you are not an island, especially when you go through great lengths to handpick the people that you surround yourself with. They're handpicked for a reason, and this is your community, and you should be able to rely on your community to help you. And that's a lesson that I've learned recently, that I have a great community, and it's okay. It's okay to say, hey, I'm not my best right now. I need a little help. I'm drowning. Because it's a hard time for everyone as a society. And that's also something that I'm coming to terms with. This is a hard economic time. We're heading towards what seems to be a recession. And technically, I make a good living, right? So to other people, I make a good living. I'll say this. What I make with having 3 children does not qualify me for any social service benefits or other aid that's out in the community, because based on those standards, I'm middle class. And I like to tell people my salary may be middle class, but I feel very upper poor because I have about, I want to say, $5,000 to $6,000 a month in expenses. And it's really difficult sometimes to know that you go to work every day and you earned on paper all this money, but you're unable to live the lifestyle that you would like to live, or the lifestyle that you think you should be living based on the income that you earn, right? And just coping with that, because I have all these responsibilities. I have a toddler, and daycare is expensive. And I have a teenager, and school fees for, the activities, things are expensive. Clothes is expensive. So eggs are $10 a carton now. And you have all of these things that, as the leader of your household, you need to be aware of. You have to make sure that you have money to take them to the doctor if there's an emergency or a deductible. You need to have income to be able to cover those expenses. And you have to be responsible and fiscally responsible. You can't just go and spend things cavalier. And sometimes, you do want to go on that vacation. You do want to go out to eat. You do want to order out because you don't feel like cooking food. You just want to take it easy, especially in this age of, soft life and having a luxurious life and taking it easy and having ease. And all of those things are great, but there's like a fine line between having this soft and luxurious life and being responsible, because you don't want to spend more than what you're earning. And everyone is going through this. Like, if you're a millennial, and you have children, and even if you don't have children, because there's people that I know that make about what I make, and they are child free, and they are having issues. Like, they can't afford to live by themselves, even though they don't have as many responsibilities as I do. And it's just, this is a time where, if you have a community, you need your community to rally against you. And my community has been doing that for me, to just make my life easier. And I'm so grateful and thankful that I have the opportunity and the environment in which I can thrive, in which people are coming together to make sure that my life is easy, that I'm not struggling, to make sure that I'm at ease, I'm at peace, and I'm not overwhelmed. And I'm proud of myself, and I have to be proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself for acknowledging and seeing that there's people out there that's genuine, that wants to help me. And there's no strings attached to the help that they're giving me, and that I'm worthy of receiving that help, because that's something that's difficult for me, that receiving can be hard at times, but knowing that I'm worthy of what I'm being blessed with is very instrumental to my growth and to healing my inner child, knowing that I'm supported, knowing that I'm loved, knowing that even when I fall, or I may make mistakes, or I may have a bump in the road, that I have a support system that I can rely on, and I'm not doing it alone. Like, I'm not alone in this world. Like, I have a community, and it's making that little girl in me so happy that I finally have that sense of belonging, and I don't feel like an island anymore. I'm more of a peninsula. I'm not mainland as of yet, but I am a peninsula. I am attached to something. I have community. I have connection. I have love that extends beyond myself. And I'm just so grateful for that. And I believe there's other people that's suffering from the same thing that I was suffering from that strong Black woman, strong independent woman. All I have is me. No one's gonna do it the way I'm gonna do it. If I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And granted, there's a time and place for a little bit of that attitude, but long term, that attitude does not serve us. And it doesn't serve us in friendships. It doesn't serve us in relationships. It just doesn't serve us, because we set ourselves up to be used when we don't expect anything from anybody, and then turn around and complain that we're being used after we've given so much of ourselves, but we've never taught the other people around us that we like to receive. So just know your value. Know that you deserve support. Know that you deserve love. Know that you deserve an easy life. Know that you deserve to make decisions for yourself that makes your life easier, not harder, and that you deserve a sense of peace and a sense of belonging. And it's okay. It's okay to take aid from those around you. It's okay. It's okay to lean on somebody a bit and just give yourself a break. It's okay. And you're going to make it. You're going to make it out of whatever situation you're going through. You're going to make it, because you're worthy. Ask me what I wanted. You made them assumptions. Clearly not your forte.